Ooh, you're a Toronto man now. Where you from? You're from Brampton?
Yeah.
Yo, guys, this guy say he's from Brampton. Get this little waste shoes up out of here. You're a waste shoes, fam.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jimmy here, back on the Raptors video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why Scottie Barnes clearly deserves the Rookie of the Year award. So if y'all new, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, as we're on the road to 100 subscribers. So if y'all can hit that like button and comment, I'd be very much appreciated. I got many more Raptors shorts and videos coming soon for y'all. So make sure y'all like this video. Alright, so now let's talk about Scottie Barnes. Why the first reason why he deserves the Rookie of the Year? Because his stats last season. Let's talk about stats last season. He averaged 15 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, shooting a field goal rate at a 49%, and shooting a three at a 30% clip, which is very good. That can probably increase later on, with an efficiency field goal rating of 52%. But honestly, Scottie Barnes, literally, his stats literally say everything. He can shoot, he can rebound, he can play make, he can finish at the rim, he can shoot from the three-point line. He's literally a threat, honestly. Like, this is why I compare him that saying that he's better than Evan Mobley, because he has a good all-around game, and he can be a threat at any point and time on the Raptors, and he fits on the Raptors roster efficiently because he would bring up the ball sometimes, and he would pass it to his teammates, and really just annihilate the offense and really lead the offense in many ways. With Scottie, honestly, he deserved the Rookie of the Year because literally he had a better narrative as he's on the Raptors that never made the playoffs in the last season, and they made it this year, and they finished in the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference, and that's very good, as they have much more room to improve, as they could have gotten to a 2nd or 3rd seed if they had a better start to the season. But hey, the Raptors, honestly, they're going to start twitching, they're going to start grinding, and Scottie Barnes next year, you always see him in the gym, in the lab, he's already working on his stuff for next season. So, literally, Scottie Barnes, the stats and the numbers said it all. As he had a better narrative going into last season, as he had a better narrative than Cade, Mobley, and all the other rookies. As he was a 4th pick in the draft, and no one really seen him like that. But honestly, he made his goal to win Rookie of the Year, and he sure got it, and that's the number one reason why he got it, due to his stats and efficiency and his better narrative of all the rookies. Alright, as for a number standpoint, if you really want to see who clearly deserves Rookie of the Year, let's do it right here. Honestly, let's go through the game played. Scottie Barnes at the top and Mobley at the bottom. Scottie Barnes clearly played more games than Evan Mobley, as he played 74 games and Mobley played 69, which is a bit reasonable because they both made the playoffs. As Barnes made the playoffs, he didn't really play a bit. I think he played about 2 or 3 games because he got injured. And then Mobley just made the play, and so he was good, but he was still injured throughout the season. So honestly, if you want to say they probably played about a bit more than 82 games overall, because that's sort of the NBA season, plus the playoffs, it's like 7 games. You can probably sit about 80 or 90 games played between the two. But I think Mobley probably played like about 83 or 84 games or 85 because of playing stuff. Honestly, Barnes has played more games than Mobley, that's for sure. Late points per game, Barnes has had more points per game average than Mobley, that's for sure, though he's been out for a bit and he's not really in the Cavs offense like that, as he's much more active on defense. Then for rebounds, honestly, Mobley leads the way because he's tall at 7 foot and he's very athletic. And Scottie Barnes is athletic too, but he's really a big body, so he can get any rebounds he wants. So the rebound, honestly, is about a 1 rebound difference per the two. Then you have assists per game. Honestly, Mobley doesn't really pass the ball a lot, but when given, he can pass the ball at a given rate because he's a good versatile passer. Along with Scottie Barnes, just pass at a given rate and he leads the offense for the Raptors. So that's why his assists almost at 4 games. As you can say, he leads the assist department. Then for field goal percentage, honestly, I'm surprised here. I thought Mobley's percentage would be a bit lower, but Scottie Barnes really and Mobley are about 1% difference, so it doesn't really matter. But honestly, I would give that field goal efficiency to probably Mobley because it has a higher rate and he plays less games. And honestly, at a 3-point rating too, Mobley shoots at 25%. I thought it was a bit more because Mobley doesn't really shoot a 3 like that, or a bit less, but Scottie Barnes shoots at 30%, you can give him that. And then free throw percentage, Scottie shoots at 72% and Mobley shoots at 66%, so it's about on a lesser end, but Barnes shoots at a better rate. And then field goal percentage, efficiency wise, Barnes has the efficiency of 52.4, and Mobley has the efficiency field goal rating of 52.2. And then PER, Barnes up by a little bit, and win shares, Barnes up by a mile. So you can probably say Barnes probably wins it by a mile because his stats, average, narrative, and team success. So I would really give it to Barnes in my department because really the only thing that Mobley has more than Barnes is probably you can say, I guess, rebounding, and then field goal percentage, and then you can probably say, and that's pretty much just rebounding, and then field goal percentage because he's a big, so it makes sense. And then Scottie Barnes, he literally does it in every department. He's a good all-around player. You can say honestly, Scottie Barnes is by a long shot because his stats literally just go all above and beyond, and his team had a better record at the time. So at the Cavs were in the second and third seed, and then they fell off. So you can get this probably award to Scottie Barnes by a long shot. But that's on my thoughts, and I just want to give this comparison here in this video because I just didn't want to make this video too long and just saying why Scottie Barnes deserves because I didn't really show stats, but here are the stats here. As I already said already, the reason why Scottie Barnes deserves Rookie of the Year because the Raptors, honestly, they had a very good season last season as they got to 48 wins as they almost got to the 50 win threshold. I think next season they'll probably get there. The Cavs, they probably dipped off a little bit by 4 wins, honestly, because they were dealing with some injury problems that led to some losses. Mobley, honestly, he didn't really play in some of those games. That's probably why they lost those games. But if y'all see the stats here from the Eastern Conference, that's probably why Mobley didn't win Rookie of the Year over Scottie Barnes because the stats and the team's success and their narrative literally gets everything. As for narrative, let's talk about the Raptors achieved this season. Literally, they got back to the playoffs after missing the playoffs last season, and they got to over 500 after losing the playoffs in Tampa because of their win record back in last season, and they finished 10th in the Eastern Conference. And they had a good season like the season they had before. They really left off on the right foot, so I'm not really complaining if I'm a Raptors fan. They had a lot of room to grow, and they're going to have some maybe changes here as the season progresses. But honestly, that is another reason for a narrative perspective and a team success point on why Scottie Barnes clearly deserves Rookie of the Year. Honestly, not to be biased here, I think Scottie Barnes has the most good raw potential of all the NBA rookies because you have him with the likes of Mobley, you have him with the likes of Jalen Green, you have him with the likes of Cade. There's so many other rookies you can compare Scottie to, but I think he's probably at the top because of his growth, his frame, his position, the way he plays, and so much many more. Honestly, this kid's a given talent, as he has a lot of room to grow, and honestly, if he takes the NBA over 4 years by storm, I don't even think he can compare himself to the greatness of Kawhi Leonard if he stays here for a long term to come. And that's just my thoughts on Scottie Barnes as a person, because I really think he can probably be a baby Giannis, in my opinion, like the mini version of Giannis on the Raptors, because he can play point guard, he can pass, he can shoot, he can do anything, he can play defense, and he can do everything on the court. The only thing is now he has to make better decisions on the court when he's running point guard, but that's really another story for another day. And that's why I think Scottie Barnes cleared their Rookie of the Year by a long shot. And if you want more videos like this where I'm just talking, going over stuff in a commentary type of style with highlights and stuff playing in the background, I'd love to do it. As we're almost at 300 subscribers on TikTok, and we're going to grow from here. And it's your boy Demi, and I'm signing out, y'all, and have a good day. Peace.